May your trails be crooked, winding, lonesome, dangerous, leading to the most amazing view. That's a quote from Edward Abbey, and that's from the Lambrick Park 2016 yearbook. And we like to say a special shout out to one of our regular viewers, Jared Baines, who was one of the grad members in the class of Lambrick Park 2016. And this guy was an amazing athlete. He was one of the top guys in the province in 2013 for the race walk. That's in the track and field, of course. That's one of the top like one of the top toughest events in the whole meet, because you got to have your form like 100%. You just can't run around the track. So special shout out to Jared Baines. And as it turned out, in his age category in 2013, the BC Championships, I believe that was in a very hot day in Langley in tough conditions. He was like second place in this category, and congratulations to Jared Baines for that. And I always have great memories of Jared when we were at the track practices after he would do the workout with Helen for extra like practice. We would actually play floor hockey with Connor, and there was a lot of great memories of playing floor hockey with Connor and those guys back at Lambrick Park. And of course Jared did go on to coach for a couple more years, for helping with some great other athletes. So once again, thanks Jared for that. And on this episode of Cooking with Coach Rob, it's Sunday morning, July 28th, 2019, so we're going to make a breakfast sandwich. So I'm just going to get set up for that, so we'll be right back. But once again, hello to Jared Baines. Thank you for all your support and watching. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start out by getting our stuff ready. We're going to get one of these here for the egg. We're going to do the egg in the on the frying pan, but we don't need to put that on yet. But we'll get everything out and ready. Like, we got our bacon here, which we're going to cook in the air fryer. We'll do an egg in. And oh yeah, speaking of Jared, just one more time, he also helped out a lot with the photography back in those days, so they can't be at two places at one time. Like if I'm doing, like say somebody doing like a triple jump or a javelin, there's like 6 guys running on the track, he would grab one of the cameras and get those pictures. So thanks again, Jared, for doing that. So what we're going to do now is we got our egg here. We're going to get our cutting board here. We're going to do this in the air fryer. The air fryer's over here, of course. Pause 1 sec. Just had trouble getting the agitator out of the air fryer. So we're gonna, I don't know if we need to preheat that because it's just bacon. Bacon cooks really fast. And we have our schedule. Where do we put our schedule? Right here. Bacon. But we're gonna just, I can't really see it on there. But anyway, we're just gonna do it by eye, like. So, yeah, this is still good. It's always good to check the dates. It doesn't expire till August. So, we're going to open that up. When I do my sandwiches, I like a fair amount of bacon. Go one more piece, for that. And we're gonna So we got our tongs for the, over here for this. You know what, maybe we should wrap this up first, eh? What do you guys think, eh? Put it in there. Remember, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get more subscribers so we get more people viewing. Right, well that broke. That totally broke. That's okay. We're just going to wrap it up in the fridge like that. It's twisted around enough. We'll put that there and we'll get our cheese on. We're going to finish off this cheese. Sometimes we use the other kind of cheese that's we're going to get our bacon. I don't know if you can see, but the bacon's going in the air fryer over here. I know it's off camera. I'm just here by myself, but that's all right. We can do it. Like, this might have been a bit too much bacon for the sandwich, but that's okay. Last time I did it off camera, it was half pieces, right? So, okay, that's on now. One thing you can do when you're using a cutting board like this, if you just rinse off the other side, you can actually use both sides of the cutting board before you need to wash it. Just make sure it's... What you can do sometimes is you put, we won't do it now, but underneath here you can put like a wet towel, like, or a wet rag, and that way it stops it from sliding around. Anyway, we'll just cut up some. You can use the same plate we're going to serve on. Just, we should rinse that off. Okay, once I get this cut, we'll... And this piece kind of went wonky because I accidentally put it in the freezer the other day. But it's going to be okay. Right, so I think that's going to be good like that. Actually, we'll just leave it on that cutting board till we need it. That's going to go back in here. So there's a bit of a breakdown in the action. It's the bacon that's still cooking, so what we're going to do is we're going to pause it up and we'll get everything ready for the next step. Hope you're enjoying the video. Yeah, as you can see, the bacon is coming along good in the air fryer, and of course it is the Acti Fry. Teeth made by Tefal. Then we're going to cook the egg here in the non-stick pan. We're going to actually baste it, right, so you see what that is when it's in a bit. And we'll get our toast on. So right now we're just going to wait a bit longer for it to cook up. Okay, I just turned the bacon over and we're going to get our toast ready to go in. But obviously we can't plug it in, well, not obviously, but maybe it's obvious to hear that we can't put the toast on until the bacon's done because it's on the same circuit, right? But we can get the toast ready. Now, one trick I learned years ago working at the restaurant The Bay is when I take the bread out, I always leave the end crust in into the very end because that way it keeps it from drying out. Right, the bread keeps it from drying out a little bit. And we'll have, we won't start heating this up quite yet because it heats up quite quickly, right? So we can get our egg ready to go. We'll get our egg ready. We'll put our egg in there. So it's all ready to go in there. The thing there, and in here I do have the organic. Actually, we'll show it to you. Right here in the freezer I have a bucket that I put all my organics in, right? And that just keeps everything nice and clean. There's nothing else around it. It's just that, and that keeps the like 100% bug-free kitchen, because that's really important that you don't have bugs around. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take another quick pause in the video, then we'll get back when we're on the next step. Instead of grab the salt and pepper, we're going to season the egg a bit, like with a bit of salt and pepper. Then over here, I've turned the air fryer off, and we're going to just quickly unplug it carefully, and that's doing good there. So what we're going to do now is we actually should have turned this on a bit earlier. Damn it, I should have turned this on a couple minutes before. So the air fryer is off, right? But it's still warm in there, right? So it's still cooking the bacon, right? So if you leave the lid down on it, it's still going to cook it. And we can plug the toaster in now, but we won't turn it on quite yet. We can definitely plug it in. I'm pretty sure that if I plug the toaster in on this side of the kitchen that I wouldn't blow the circuit. I know here we had something on one time. I think I had the toaster on here. And there's another microwave off camera here. That was from the house, the stainless steel one. And yeah, I think we did blow a circuit then one time. So we're just going to put a bit of, I should have had this on before. So having said that, we're gonna take a quick pause. In the next scene, I'll be putting the eggs in the thing. Like, okay, we're gonna put our eggs in the frying pan here. We do have the toaster over here, and this might be some of you may not have seen this before. This method. This is called based. I actually learned this at work when I was working with another guy at work. One of the many people we work with, so you learn a lot of things. And when we first started doing this, I didn't appreciate this method, but it's really nice in the end. It makes it really nice and soft. So this is called a basted egg. So I know you shouldn't use this one on here, but I think we got a smaller one in here. Like, yeah, I know this is a non-stick. You know what, it's okay, we've used it last time. Actually, no, we will use a smaller one. Do I have a smaller one up here? Nope. Just be careful, because this is a non-stick pan. You shouldn't really be putting metal in it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put this over the egg, right, and we're going to shoot water underneath. And that's what it's going to be called, basted, eh? Then we're going to put our toast on here. Right now we can't get to the fridge because of where the camera is. Right, so we're going to put that on for a few minutes, and it's not really like a poached egg, but it's not fried either. That's why it's like sort of in between. We might do this in real time just so you get to know the how it is. And we got over here we have our cheese still. Some people like to break the egg when they do these sandwiches. Just a bit longer now. We'll move it there. Actually, it might take a bit longer than I thought here, so we'll do a quick pause and we'll be back. Okay, I had the camera off for about 30 seconds then, and that's coming along good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to carefully, you heard the toaster pop up, that's perfect timing. We're just going to get our cheese and put it all along the egg here, right? And we'll put that back on and it will melt, right? So you sort of get the idea. This might have been a bit too much cheese, but like normally sometimes I use the cheese slices, like. So hopefully I didn't mess this up, like. I think we're doing good though. Yeah, so we want all that to melt, like. So what we're going to do is we're going to let that continue on melting there. You saw that, right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to get my toast ready. Then by that time everything will be ready. Okay, as you can see, we've got our cheese and on there now. We just got to bring the bacon over. So we'll do that now. To transfer it over, I just used the lid that we had it on there. Like, what we do now is we put that on there. The bacon could have been done a touch more, but it's not bad at all. So there you go. There's the the bacon breakfast sandwich with an egg on, sort of like a BLT, but it does have the egg and cheese on it. So once again, thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll catch you next time.